Dear Matsons, my kids seem to be entitled and have so much. How do I teach them to be truly thankful? Sincerely, end the entitlement.
Amen.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that we can start with is creating opportunities for your kids and your family system to connect with those that might be less fortunate, and to give your time and resources to engage and to help serving needs around you and people that have greater needs. So start with that. And there's lots of ways of doing that, but it can be right in your own community, and start there, because that's going to impact their lives in a significant way in the space and where they find their normal environments.
Yeah, so what you're saying is, like, it doesn't help kids to be like, be more grateful. In fact, the experiences of getting to practice serving others and using what God has given us, the gift of what he's given us, whether it's our time, talents, money, our house, our food, all the things that we could have in our family system. How does he want to use those resources to serve those around? So you can get really creative around the dinner table. Your little 5-year-old's going to have some ideas of how to serve, all the way up to your 18-year-old. And to be thinking and brainstorming, how can we use what we have, from our shoes to our packed closets of clothes, whatever it is that you're seeing is entitled. So think about that. And every once in a while, it's probably a good idea to comb through what you have every so often, whether it's spring cleaning or before school shopping time, to give your kids a chance to assess all that they have, their toys, and to think about kids in the community. There's a lot of organizations that receive those good gifts and are able to distribute those to other kids who are in need. So have them go through the closet, make room, and try not to pull out all the things that are all stained and torn, but teach your kids to say, sometimes when you're not wearing this and it's a good shirt, somebody else needs to be able to have this. So walking them through that. And you're probably going to have to be involved when they're younger, but when they get older, they're going to start learning that that's actually a really fun thing to give away. And in many ways, sometimes sacrifice something so that someone else can have it.
Yeah, and the principles that material possessions, you want to teach your kids, of course, to be good stewards and to take care of the things that we're entrusted with. But at the same time, the bigger principle is putting people first and remembering that that stuff just is opportunities to serve people and to help people. And so, yeah, be generous. And this is a great principle as to how you can show that generosity, how your family's going to show that generosity, and for the right reasons. So we've been given so much, and every person can think about blessings that they could count, even if you're in the hardest of places. Some of the most amazing stories of people who've been through the hardest things, built into the smallest ways. They found ways of acknowledging blessing and gratitude, and we take it right from where we are, building on those principles.
But I do want to say, in light of the example you brought up, which is a significant example, is it's easy for us as parents. I mean, I felt it myself, so I'm so with you. When you just want to be like, seriously, kids, do you realize how good you have it? And usually that's coming from our own stuff, our own family of origin, our own relationship with material possessions. So there's two extremes that we fall on, right? It's the family of origin where we didn't have much, and we get kind of jealous or upset at our kids because they don't appreciate the things that they have. Or on the other side, where maybe we come from a shame language around having things, or we just take them for granted. Maybe we've never been exposed to the fact that there are people that live different than us.
And that's kind of where this question comes from, I think, is that latter.
Yeah. But that idea of not just throwing out the language that I have been tempted to do sometimes, of like wanting to shake your kids and be like, do you realize?
Eat your whole plate. There are people starving over it.
Exactly. Those things we throw out don't make much of a difference.
Right.
So make sure that you're thinking holistically about stewardship, your resources, and pray and ask God, how do you want us to use this? And watch God shift your kids' perspective on what they have, and even start to grow their relationship with God and discernment on how he gives us what he gives, be grateful for it, and then be able to serve in the community with that. So anything else you want to say?
I think that did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at the end, if you like what you're hearing with the Dear Matson series, we're now in season 6. We just wrapped this up. It's been a privilege to walk with you. Make sure you subscribe to the Christian Parenting YouTube channel, and you'll be the first to get these episodes every week.
Yeah, until then, remember, you're the right parent for the job, and Tara and I are here cheering you on.